Most about your phone? Maybe you like the camera, or maybe you like certain applications. Tell me why you like those features and why.
People do tons of things on their smartphones these days. First, they send email or check messages. Also, they post things on social media quite often. Plus, they play online games or watch video clips. Also, they shop online or do online banking. So, these are the things people do on their smartphones.
Tell me about the first phone you used. How was it different from the phone you use now?
I use my cell phone every single day. I usually use my smartphone to get access to the internet, so I can surf the internet whenever I want to. First, I chat with people on messaging apps. Also, I do online searches or read news articles. Next, I stream music or watch movies. Plus, I check the weather forecast. Also, I leave comments on people's postings. So these are the things I do on my phone.
Tell me about a time when you had trouble while using your phone. What was the problem, and how did you deal with it?
Other than making phone calls, I listen to music on my phone. I can listen to music on the go. I do that on the subway or the bus. So, I listen to music on my phone whenever I want to.
What do you like most about your phone? Maybe you like the camera, or maybe you like certain applications. Tell me why you like those features and why.
My first cell phone was a simple phone. I was able to just make phone calls and send text messages, but that was it. However, phones have changed a lot over the years. They have become a lot better than in the past. I can do a lot more on my phone now. I can get access to the internet whenever I want to. So smartphones have made a big difference in our lives.
What do you do on your phone besides talking to people over the phone? Do you make updates on your social media page? Do you play games? Tell me what you typically do on your phone.
I use my phone throughout the day, so it runs out of battery quite often. Once, my phone died when I was outside. It was very inconvenient because my phone was dead. I had to call someone, but I could not. I had to check some messages, but I could not. Eventually, I checked my phone after I got home. Since then, I always carry around my charger.
Tell me about the first phone you used. How was it different from the phone you use now?
Cell phones 5 years ago were smartphones. However, the internet connection was quite slow. People did online searches on their phones, but that was it. But these days, mobile internet has become a lot faster. Plus, you can get Wi-Fi connection at many places. People do tons of things on their phones now. They stream music and watch video clips. Plus, they play online games and take online classes. So people use their phones to do various types of things these days.
Describe how people used cell phones 5 years ago. What did they do with their phones and mobile applications? What are some of the biggest changes in how people use their phones?
Many youngsters spend too much time on their phones. They always have their phones in their hands. They constantly chat on messaging apps. They constantly post things or comments on social media. It is hard for them to develop face-to-face communication skills. Many people are concerned about this problem. So phone addiction has become a major issue among youngsters.
In some societies, there is a concern that young people are not developing face-to-face communication skills because they spend too much time on their phones. What do people in your country think about the way in which young people use their phones? What kinds of technology do people typically use in your country? Do people use computers, cell phones, or handheld devices? What are some common forms of technology that people use? What piece of technology do you use most often? Do you use computers or mobile phones? Tell me about the most typical type of technology you use every day. Technology has definitely changed over time. Tell me about an early memory that you have about a piece of technology. It could be a computer or a mobile phone from many years ago. How has that technology changed over time? What piece of technology do you use most often? Do you use computers or mobile phones? Tell me about the most typical type of technology you use every day. Technology has definitely changed over time. Tell me about an early memory that you have about a piece of technology. It could be a computer or a mobile phone from many years ago. How has that technology changed over time? Problems often come up because of our dependence on technology. Think about a time when you experienced a problem because some piece of technology was not working properly. Maybe your computer crashed, or maybe your cell phone had no service. Tell me about a time when you had some kind of problem getting the technology to work.